We had a full day, a full morning actually. See the bridge? Probably like 5 minutes walking from the beach. I think the biggest tourism in Da Nang. Went to the Marble Mountains. We're about to walk up, see what it's all about. I chose a croissant with strawberries on top. So yeah, we had to pay 10 euros for two baggage, which is next to nothing. If you would have booked it online, it would have probably been 15 per person, so round up to 30. I think from the 6-7 flights we've been taking over the past 2 weeks, we only had to pay for 2 times, and every time low prices. So that's just to book your ticket. One of my favorite drinks in Vietnam is the coconut milk drink. Probably has a lot of sweets in it, but love it, man. It's very nice.
Today we're heading to Da Nang, one of Vietnam's most popular coastal cities. Our flight is with Vietjet, an airline I've actually flown with quite a few times now. It's affordable, easy to book, and honestly, I've always had a pretty good experience with them. One thing I really enjoy about traveling through Vietnam is how easy everything is. Domestic flights are frequent, they are relatively inexpensive, and before you know it, you're landing somewhere completely different. As we leave Nha Trang behind, the views from the window are incredible. Vietnam's coastline just seems to go on forever, with mountains meeting the sea and small fishing villages scattered along the shore.
Almost arriving in Da Nang.
In less than an hour, we're arriving in Da Nang, a city that's known for its beautiful beaches, incredible food, and one of the most famous landmarks in central Vietnam, the Marble Mountains.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Da Nang International Airport, Da Nang City. The local time now is 2 p.m. and the outside temperature is around 33 degrees Celsius. For your safety, please remain seated with seatbelt fastened and do not open the overhead lockers until the aircraft has completely stopped.
So we just arrived in Da Nang. Took 50 minutes flight from Nha Trang, and just had to pick up our luggage. And now we're outside. Welcome to Da Nang. I'm gonna sit down and book a hotel because that's one thing I didn't even forget, but there's always a place to rest your head. Let's look for a hotel real quick. Yeah. So a couple months ago when I was in Da Nang, I used to go to this B&B bakery, and actually chose a hotel this time less than a minute walking distance from it.
One thing you'll notice pretty quickly in Vietnam is the influence of France. For almost a century, Vietnam was part of French Indochina. And even today, you'll still see little reminders of that history everywhere you go.
I chose a croissant with strawberries on top, because we're on a healthy diet.
Walk into a bakery like this, and for a moment It almost feels like you've stepped into Europe. French baguettes, buttery croissants, beautiful pastries. It's something that's really made its own over the past years. One of the little things I like most about Da Nang is just walking around without a plan. It's one of those cities where there's always something happening, but it never feels overwhelming. As you get closer to the beach, the atmosphere starts to change. It feels relaxed, welcoming, and very much part of everyday life here. Da Nang has become one of Vietnam's most popular beach destinations, and it's easy to understand why.
Jij wilt het strand niet op, hè? So a couple months ago when I came here, it wasn't this busy. It is like 10 times more busy than a couple months ago. So I'm probably here now. Now I'm here in June, so definitely this is high season. They say mostly it's locals, then Koreans, Japanese, and number 4 is Australians. But the mostly you see Asians. I think the biggest tourism in Da Nang during high season is local Vietnamese coming to enjoy a beach holiday. But yeah, definitely probably more than 10,000 people on the beach right now. Goes all the way to the back.
You have miles of sandy coastline, plenty of cafes and restaurants, and the mountains are never too far away. It's a city where you can spend the morning exploring temples, the afternoon at the beach, and finish the day with some incredible local food. What I also like is that it doesn't feel overly touristy. Yes, visitors come here from all over the world, but the city has managed to keep its local character.
So we just arrived at the Sun World, I think. We're about to see the famous bridge. It's quite busy, a lot of touring buses with some nice drone footage of the bridge. It's a very hot day today. Apparently this is a touristic place in Da Nang, and you had 2 options. One was take the steps, 150 steps, or take the elevator. We're actually planning to do the steps, but I have no cash on me anymore because we're leaving today, and so I have to look for an ATM, get some cash, because Vietnam is like most Asian countries. Well, most, not all of them, but Thailand, Vietnam definitely are cash countries. So make sure you have cash in pocket when you're planning to do stuff. Okay, so the ATM was supposed to be after the elevator. And I actually see a big line at the elevator too. So we were not the only ones thinking of going here on a Sunday. A lot of touring. It's something you will definitely see a lot in Da Nang. It's touring companies. Touring. Big buses full of big groups. It's very hot. Very hot today. So we went to the bridge. Then we asked our Grab driver if he can drive us around for the next 2 to 3 hours and go check a couple other spots as well. So we're at the most famous spiritual place in Da Nang. It's called the Shaolin Ung. Shaolin Ung sounds a little bit Chinese. Maybe it is. It's in the Marble Mountains of Da Nang, and we're about to walk up, see what it's all about. So right behind me is the Shi Lin Ong, located in the famous Marble Mountains of Da Nang, Vietnam. This area is one of the city's most important spiritual and cultural landmarks, attracting visitors from all over the world. The Marble Mountains are a group of 5 limestone and marble hills, each named after one of the 5 elements. Hidden throughout the mountains, you'll find ancient temples, caves, and breathtaking viewpoints overlooking the coastline. It's the perfect place to experience a different side of Da Nang, away from the beaches and the busy city streets. Okay, you need about 5 minutes to cool down after taking the steps, but it's doable. It's doable. I got what I came for, some nice shots. It's about 40,000 dong to enter. Our driver is back. On to the next spot. So I just got back from the barber. Now we're walking towards one of our favorite spots since I've been coming here. Actually my second time. But anyways, we're gonna have boho soup at the Banh Mi Cafe, close to the beach. Hello. Well, yeah, we had a full day, a full morning actually. Went to the Marble Mountains, went to Sun World, see the bridge, and now just walking, just doing a quick round before our food is done. Where we were actually staying at, I think it's the My Khe Beach area. So just the quick rounds, and you're probably like 5 minutes walking from the beach. At the barber, it cost me 300,000 dong, so I think it's about 11 US. But they shaved my head, they did my beard, I got a mask, they cleaned my ears, they washed my face, and they give me a little massage for 10 US. Come on, man. Vietnam, for service industry, #1. Every street you will find coffee shops. Plus, in Vietnam, they like to sit outside. I think it's because it used to be colonized by the French. This is a French thing. I just walked past and the food is not ready yet, so just gonna keep walking a little bit. Tonight we're traveling back to Bangkok, which is about it's a flight for about, gonna take us around an hour and 40 minutes to arrive. We booked it last minute and it cost us 100 euros, so what, 115 US per person? Imagine, that was last minute. But I saw tickets as low as 80. So traveling around Asia and hopping from one city to another, it's gonna be around 50 to 100 US for one ways, and sometimes it could be a little bit more. For instance, like Bangkok, Tokyo costs us around 200 US just on one way, which the flight is about 5 hours. But if you're looking to travel around Asia, I would suggest, and let's say you want to do it for like 2 months, I would suggest take one spot as your main spot. For instance, Thailand, drop all your stuff there and then just travel from Thailand. It's going to be the most affordable way to do this. I use trip.com. I think it's one of the easiest ways to find tickets, affordable tickets, and I'll put a link in the bio and explain a little bit more in the description on how I do these trips. Ready for our banh mi. Banh mi, beef and cheese. And here is our soup. Thank you so much. Yes.
Together with
Yeah. Come on. So we got a beef stew. We have the peach tea, cold, with real peaches inside. And we have a banh mi, beef and cheese. My name is Lennox and you just watched my channel Travel with Lennox, where I'm exploring Asia. Right now I'm in Thailand, my home base, and from here I travel to Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, Taipei, Osaka, Tokyo, you name it. I've probably been there or I'm gonna visit. Oh yeah, if you have some tips where to go, make sure to drop a comment. I'll reply personally. Subscribe, like everything, check all the videos.